Coming to you from Roseville, Minnesota.
In our studio at Roseville Area High School.
This is the Roz Report, here to bring you the latest Roz updates. I'm Mohammed.
And I'm Logan. Today is June 3rd, 2026.
It is the last Roz Report of the year, Raiders, and we've got this week's sports announcements, trivia, and more.
But first, let's check out the rest of the week's weather with Johnson.
It's going to be a bit of a rainy week, Raiders. We can expect some thunderstorms tomorrow evening throughout the day on Friday. This weekend will bring a lot more sun, and we'll be back to snow on Monday and Tuesday. We can expect high 80s in this week with 85 degrees when we get outside this afternoon. And that's all for this week's weather. Back to you.
Thanks, Johnson. Let's go to Siham, Aisha, and Akram for recent scores in upcoming Raider sports.
Good afternoon, Raider fans. Here's a look at our recent and upcoming Raider sports and activities. Tuesday, May 26th, boys lacrosse lost their section play in game with Tutino Grace 19-2. Wednesday, May 27th, baseball beat Hartan 8-1. Thursday, May 28th, boys volleyball won their section quarterfinals, sweeping Brooklyn Center 3-0. Friday, May 29th, baseball ended their section with a 4-2 loss to White Bear Lake. Girls lacrosse won their section quarterfinal game, beating Mahtomedi 15-8. The Roosevelt girls and boys track and field team had awesome section meet this past week with many great performances. The following student athletes will be competing in the Minnesota State Track and Field meet this upcoming Thursday and Saturday, June 4th and 6th. At St. Michael Albertville High School. Girls qualifiers: Natalie D, Madeline G, Sophia G, Allison S, Jada W. Boy qualifiers: Jordan B, Lucas B, Evan B, Jacob B, Nicholas C, Jonas O, Jordan R, Grant S, Will V, Jamal W, Hugh Z. Monday, June 1st, boys volleyball advanced to section final due to a forfeit by Brooklyn Center. Girls lacrosse lost their section semifinal versus Stillwater 10-4.
For our upcoming games and activities, we have tomorrow boys and girls track and field state meet begins at St. Michael Albertville High School. Boys volleyball section final versus Prairie Seeds Academy at 6 p.m. at the Rosler Gym. On Saturday, June 6th, boys and girls track and field state meet continues at St. Michael Albertville High School. That's it for sports.
Thanks, Siham and Ikram.
Now for our announcements.
This Friday, one of the 9th grade Avid class will be selling slime during lunch. The slime will start at just $1 with add-ons available for an additional $1, cash only.
Roseville Community Education is looking for volunteers for their extravaganza on Thursday, August 13th from 5 to 7. They need face painters and general event help. Scan the QR code over here or the announcement slideshow or on Schoology to sign up.
Register today for the St. Paul College Summer Camp. These are advanced manufacturing camps, beauty camps, and scrub camps. Register today at stpaul.edu/WTCE.
Now it's time for Roz Trivia, where homeroom face off against each other to test their Roz knowledge.
We've tallied up the answers from the year, and it's time to reveal the winners.
In third place for the year is Jaspers and Webb, and in second place is Mortal and Ormseth.
And the winner with the most correct guesses of the year is...
Our homeroom tries very hard. We're very passionate about getting trivia, and we are worthy recipients. Yay!
That's it for this week's report. This week's credit song is submitted by Dontavian. It's Sunflower by Saley and Post Malone.
Since this is the last Roz Report of the school year, we'd like to thank our viewers who have tuned in and watched the Roz Report throughout this school year.
Signing out for all of us here at Roz Report. Thank you and have a great summer. I'm Mohammed.
And I'm Logan. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next fall, Raiders.
Baby, you're right. Needless to say, I'm keeping a
Thanks, Johnson. Let's go to Aisha.
Yeah, we're gonna redo some of the parts.
We probably might have to.